Up and about for the grand finale of this gaming league. Presented to you by MOGO, of course. We will be going in for the first game for the grand finales. Given the game has been quite hyped up so far, we will of course be seeing 19 teams and 75 players playing on the first map of the day. It's going to be Erangel. Good old Erangel, can never go wrong with it. Right off the bat, players have already begun to get out the ship, and right out the starship, as we do say, landing on a pretty big and notorious space over here. Uncertain of what may come to be, these players will be leading themselves onto a battlefield that may just be the last fight they encounter. Seeing a lot of activity happening on the mainland. The military base is not too far off. They have about 3 squads on them already. Farm, seeing a bit of action. No shots have been fired so far. Players are in the looting phase. That's to be granted. As soon as you land, the first thing you are looking for is a weapon. Not an armor, not ammo, not a vehicle. A weapon. Best to take care of the opponents as opposed to defending yourself. The best defense is a good offense. Remember that, boys. Always remember that. Squad unity landing on a bit distant, close by to the shores. On Georgepool, nonetheless. And they will, of course, be encountering 2 other squads in this location. Oh, he's seen them. Shots already coming in. Couldn't get the shot in, though. Not an issue. Oh, he's already getting it. That's a good damage on him. So again, if you are first one to land and the first one to get a weapon, you are automatically better in about 90% of the entire lobby. Now, how does that work? Well, I mean, they're unarmed, and you have the opportunity to gun them down before they do arm themselves, which is where people usually tend to rush in fights as soon as they happen to land. But with each passing moment, the opponents will, of course, gather themselves better weaponry. Cancer from Desync, doing a lot of damage from the nade over here, as he did throw one out. He does spot your opponent, gets his ally, will get him though. Could jump out and take him out, but his allies already got that covered. 1 kill for them. They have eliminated the entire platoon. That's 2 kills for them. 2 more still remain. We will just have to wait and see how this turns out to be. So far, so good. Oh, at Corey, more players are going to go down. So already we have squads currently going down, and squads already picking up kills. That number, which was 75, has now turned down to 64. 10 players have already died, 11 players have already died, and we have 17 teams left. Zone will close in 1 minute and 47 seconds. 423 with 2 kills on them. 16. Georgepool looting. Georgepool has to be one of the most better, if not the best place to actually loot, given how it's an entire vertical. It's a horizontal looting area, meaning you don't have to go high, you don't have to go low. Everything is on the same level. Opponents, while may be over there, it's easy to counter him out, given how there's plenty of cover. Plenty of cover. Loot is also mid to low tier, meaning while you may not find excessive or exclusive or very high tier weapons or armor, you'll still get plenty of good stuff to deck yourself out. Medkits and consumables do count in that regard as well. 63 players so far. The zone will be closing pretty far from the entire lobby. It's going to be in the northeast section. Kafuri got the shots in. Good hit on that. Shotgun for his own amusement. Well played. Good shots as well. On the other end, that'll be Ravan. It's a 3-man squad over here. This is going to be squad number 11 with only 3 players on. Squad 13 is also a 3-man squad, but for the other reasons, given how their last member has just been dead for a while. And He's getting the region up. Rightfully so. What does come to be? I just have to wait and see. Preparing for whatever battle they may face. Good damage already comes in though. Eliminated. That's on a score already down. That was a quick fight as well. So that was indeed the end of them. Map does show the teams now trying to get in on the action and trying to see if they can get to the zone before they happen to run out. Not to mention it is after all a hectic work. Movement is occurring. We're going to see two squads trying to see if they can get to the school. School is another hotspot, given how it does have plenty of action. Ooh, trying to see if we can get this aims down sight on the beach side. Takes a lot of damage, has to back out over here. Scarcely running it out. Sees the opponent with the shotgun in hand. This man's gonna be epic. MG owning it out. Ready to get the bonus just killed out. Four players. Oh, that's already casualty on team 7. Bridge is another area where you might find a lot of campers, and it's one of those more successful areas for you to camp. At the same time, not many people do it because the only thing that you can do over there is camp. There's literally no other reason to go there. You camp, and that's about it. Sure, you may rack up confirmed kills, but you really don't want to take the risk because once the stuff does go south, it goes south very, very easily. Right over here, score 11 has spotted the opponent right behind the rock. Has to be careful of the approach over here. With the buildings rendering in, it's clear we see a better picture of what is currently in front of them. Nades on the ready. They'll start out. Takes care of the door. Did see him. Can jump out and goes for the shot, but it's going to be a risky approach. And not to mention, he's the only one in the house right now. He will go down though. Just green it out. Eliminated. GG's. He will not be seeing the light of day anytime soon, that's for certain. Squad 6. Currently facing squad number 8. Getting the vehicle. Now, if you do happen to pay attention to the map, you will see that the zone is currently closing in. At the same time, it won't be the kind of damage that you would expect to kill a person easily. If you do have a couple of medkits and a couple of bandages, you're good to go. Which is another reason why people don't really have too much of an issue staying outside the zone for the first few rounds. And it's granted, they can survive it. And why take the risk of fighting in the zone when you can survive outside? They try to delay the inevitable fight, which does work in their favor. While they are outside the zone and there's fight occurring within it, they are at less risk You get the resources, you get to loot, you're safe and secure, while the number counters go down. And his man just got eliminated instantly, just shot and dead within a second. That has to be the most clean shot I've ever seen. And it just gets better. Now, revive just coming from squad number 10. It does spot the opponent, gets a shot in. Good damage. It's all going to go down, though. 2 players remaining. Taking more damage. Lays down. The opponent is in the horizon. He's right over there. Uncertain of the enemy. He has to approach this with a bit of a chaotic strategy. Trying to see if he can find the opponent while scouting with a vehicle. Insane. Has the opponent's party goes for shots and blade of damage. He's low. He's not down though. And we are seeing shotgun currently come into play. But it was good. The Thompson just reigned supreme. And to be granted, he didn't have the best armor on him. But I'm actually happy to see for once that the shotgun's back in the meta. And I believe this has to be thanks to the previous matches we did see. I mean, the time to kill from an AR, shot 2-3 bullets. From a Thompson SMG, perhaps a few more, but in less time. Shotgun though, you see, you died. That's it. There's no other way. It's just you see him, you die. So right now, I do believe that squad number 7, the man's in a bad spot. The enemies have a full line of sight on him. Must be a fool to think he will not be spotted out so easily. Through the smoke as well. Good shots. In the building, score 20 currently healing up, regenerating. It is necessary. Good shots down the side. As his aim ready, the opponent will see him, but that shouldn't be an issue. If he can get the shots in sooner, should work out. This is he did see him, goes for the shots. The aim downside does work in his favor at the same time. No damage because the bullets did not connect. And over here, the distance does matter. Despite being a mobile game, there's a lot of mechanics that are added and that do tend to work, which is actually a pretty fun thing to say, given how it is a mobile game, but there's a lot of skill that's involved. But the man's gonna camp it out in here. He'll need to. From squad 16, not looking good. One of the members is down. The other 3 or 2 should be alive, but we don't know for how long. Damage in. 2 players down. 2 still alive from squad number 9. And they're going to be coming in, swooping in to see if they can get the revive in time. Is here. Just go for it just in time as well. Oh, grenade over there. That was a close call. Pretty close. Smoke's already over here. We do see squad mate. moving around. They're going all in. They didn't even see the bloody jump he made. Oh, it would have been so awesome if he actually made it. Did fall down, but that was quite a spectacle. The man just ramped up the vehicle to its maximum speed and just tried to get on the rooftop. Well, that was quite a spectacle to watch. It didn't really work in their favor, as we do see them dying out and going down. It's a hell of a way to go. And that may just be it for them. It will indeed be a failed attempt to go out with a bang, but we do respect you for that. And now the sides have been switched while squad number 9 did get the kills over here. They are currently under ambush from the other ones. We only have 11 squads in the game right now. Could be close, could go anywhere. We'll just have to wait and see, wait and watch. So let us see how this turns out, how this plays out. That was something to see. Was driving it in there. We are going to see a lot of shenanigans in the grand finale, and they're actually going to work out. OR Jelly over here, ready. They have spotted the opponent on the rooftop. I don't think they see him right now. So, it's going to be. Oh, he does take damage. They know he's over here. The vehicle does tend to make a lot of noise, and they spotted the opponent locked on target. They're going for it full speed, pushing it out. There's going to be a chase. There's going to be a wild goose chase. Now, what matters is if ABR Hell has teammates ready for the ambush, because if he's the only one in the vehicle, it's not going to work out for him. They're ready for it. OR Jelly completely aware that he has gotten out the vehicle and has the advantage. Will oh dear goodness, that's not a good way to go. The flank works in their favor. The ambush has worked its charm. AV Durva has spotted his kill and gotten him. Certainly he did give off his position and got one of his teammates' kill, but he did get 2 kills, so that does matter. At the same time, he is going to be the only one alive from his team. From team ABR Durva, so he's not giving up yet. He knows they're over there, and he knows he is more than capable of taking them out. Has to check 6. The zone will be closing in. Carefully now. Trying to approach his target, as anyone usually would. 5, 2, and 23. Spots the opponent, gets a shot in, you good damage! Will it be enough? Apparently not. Oh god dang. Squad 3. 3 players alive out of the 4th one. Now, we are, of course, approaching the final few circles. This means that if you are caught outside it, if you try to camp outside of it, you're not going to survive there, buddy. So, Naman over here. Oh, it's Naman! We all know Naman. We know this guy. This guy's been famous. So, he's, of course, one of the more better players out there who tends to know his degree and his calibers. There should be something fun. Back at it. The game seems to be ending at Yesnava Polyana. It's a pretty fine place, I'd say. Not the best one, but let's get a job done. So, you know, good old buddies will be playing on it. Score 20. 3 players on him. Now, it's going to be rare to find teams with full players on them, especially the teams which are on the higher tier end. Because if they're in the aggressive side, they are bound to lose a few players. Because this is the grand finale. This is where the only high and top tier, die-hard, apex legend sort of players will come in. I'll have an argument with that argument, but it is something we will be saying. Invaders FTW, WSF, squad number 20. 3 players on their team alive. 2 will be heading over here. Well, it's the third person. Should be close by. Squad number 9 also on the edge of the map. Now, this is a strategy that I believe it's been underrated. It's something that's worked out constantly, and it's something that needs to be implemented more often. I'm just going to go down, though. They often and will always camp out the corners of the circle. Why is that a good thing? Why is that a better degree? Because you have your back against the wall. What that means is, while certainly you're cornered, you only have to watch one angle. And, oh my goodness, Durov is going to get sniped out. For long, though, 2 more players from team number 9 will go out. Rex team remaining. Oh, Yumka, the sniper with the AR. He's got a keen eye, I must admit. 4 players over there. Spot another one. Good shots on him, but no damage whatsoever. None of the bullets do connect. Simiko holding steady. Spot some good damage again. 50% HP already off the marks, but again, not enough. What do we have here? They camp in the rock over here. They have a great place for them. At the same time, I don't think this is going to work out if the opponent comes behind them. Well, certainly they have one angle cover. The other 3 are still open for the take. And this is why having your back against the wall is one of the strategies that's more on the underwhelmed and undermined and underused one. Flames do approach him, but no Turbo decides to help his ally instead. Rightfully so. MJ has survived from squad number 9. Oof, that was a close one. Nate did come in and his ally will go down. Not really sure, but he was going to go down and get on it immediately. Quad 10 will wipe them out. No, they're coming back from that. Shots approaching. Squad 9 MJ has to go for the revive. His ally taking some hits over here. Smokes, grenades, everything's out. His ally has to come for the revive, does so as well. MJ playing the team player over here, going for the revive. Outside the ring. Squads are going to be fighting, just 2 of them. Gets the revive, goes for the heal. More smokes do come in. That's a grenade though. Oh my goodness, he's gone down! I believe his own nade had to play a part in it as well. Took a lot of damage. Smokes coming, they're going for the push over here. Being full that the enemies capacitated. Spots one. And it's already down and dead. He gets one. For another. Will he get him? Apparently he's surviving. Squad 9 just somehow made us gonna be Enigma. Getting not just one but both of them. And he took some damage over there. Oh my goodness, that's a sad display, boy. Squad 10 came swooping in. Third party in that stuff. They heard the shots. They knew there was a party happening. They wanted to come in and get some of the good action. 7. Position, not a good one either. He's taking a lot of damage. You can try and out-heal this damage, but you surely can't. I'll guarantee that. You can't out-heal this. The enemy do have their eyes on him, so if you just try to run for it, it's not going to end well. They're taking a lot of damage. Has to go for something, anything, ASAP. Whatever will it come out to be? Joker's here as well. I do recall Joker. Joker, oh my goodness. If you guys do not know, this man is one of the more higher tier players. Because not only did he have those 1v4 sort of scenarios where he did come out on top, he's also played a lot of shotgun. And to that, I have the utmost respect. You can never go wrong with a shotgun. And already, we're going to see Pradhan getting those kills over here from the vehicle standpoint. Still remaining. He's got 2 down. And oh my goodness, already done! That's quite short, but well played already. Well played indeed. Top of the leaderboard, Pradhan with his team, getting those multi-kills over 3, 4, 5, that's 10 kills already for the first squad. On the second side, it's going to be 5. Points up is going to be 2 more, and we do see on the scoreboard plenty of teams. Now, this was, of course, the grand finale first game. There's more bound to be coming, so we will, of course, be seeing it soon enough. On the other hand, a bit of a short game, I would say. The teams were very aggressive in that regard, and we did see some very cool action and a lot of shenanigans. Especially loved the thing from Squad 9, I believe, where they tried to go for a full-on ramming speed vehicle, trying to get the car on top of the bloody building where the opponents were, but failed horribly, and that resulted in the death of every single one of the members. But that was still a highlight nonetheless. So it's been an honor to have been here. We're looking forward to more of the shenanigans and perhaps even more better gameplay. This is after all the grand finale, so we'll see you for the next one. Stay tuned, keep gaming, and peace out. This has been your host Dave alongside the streamer Satyajit. Stay tuned. Good evening, people. We are back for game number 2 of course your good old game on none other than BGMI Pro League. So it's gonna be game 2 on Erangel, of course. The classic. You can never go wrong with that. Right off the bat, players are dropping off. So we do see players currently dropping off. And landing on the different sites. Multiple squads have already landed in this location. We do see at least three squads over here. Planning it out. They're gonna have to run and see if they can find their weaponries first before the enemy does. Squad 11 right behind them, right next to squad number 15, who may just be carefully plotting a scheme. Now, we're not certain if they've seen each other. If they have, they are going to be aware that a push right now is going to be pretty bad. And what's this? Is that squad number 18 also in the next building? And already you're going to go for the fight. Squad number 15 did first casualty over here. And oh no, he's gonna go down. That's down, down, and out. We have 87 players in the lobby. Now we're 22 teams still alive. So they are aware that there's a fight happening. And with that gunshot already fired, the other squads that are nearby are aware of an enemy amidst them. What does this dictate for everyone? Well, we're not entirely certain, but we do know for a fact that they will not be picking fight anytime soon unless they do happen to know completely that the opponents are dead, which are not going to be happening anytime soon. And we are actually seeing players land on the military base. That's a good change of pace. It's something new. Now, usually people do happen to land on the military base with the expectation of getting easy loot with less players on them. But at the same time, if everyone has that thought process, then nobody's safe. And that's exactly what we may see over here happening. Squad 20 already taken a lot of damage on them, but they're aware that the fight has broken out. 3 squads available over here, 3 of them completely on the ready. And carefully, we do see the battle occurring. Both teams trying to fish out for any sort of damage they may come across, or any sort of damage that may be able to deal to the opponent. It's not an easy game, but it's the one that they will be playing. And currently, it's going to be a hard one. So all right then. We are uncertain of just what may come our way. Squad number 22 is going to be up against squad number 14 over here, and we're seeing shotguns again. Dear goodness, this is a great one. I love this. Who would not? It's great. It's perfect. We haven't really seen a lot of shotgun plays occur in the pro leagues. So for something like this to actually come across and for it to actually be here, it's very nice. It's a clean and good and nice change of pace. So so far so good. Players, of course, are going to try their best to deal with whatever is thrown at them. Yeah, will this be an easy feat? Of course not. But it's the one that they will commit themselves to. Squad number 8 right here in the game. Ready for whatever does come their way. Got 15, holding it steady, knows there's bound to be an opponent right in front of them, and he's decked himself out for the AR. AR, of course, being good for medium to long ranges. If you ever happen to come across an opponent who is in a range that you're uncertain of, here is the way to go. Assault rifle is best for all ranges. No questions asked, we'll get the job done. We'll, of course, go above and beyond to get it done. So it's one of those things that you just can't get. Ooh, got out of position from the back end, and we'll be seeing the last of this man. Quickly hold out until his teammates do arrive. I'm not certain if that's going to be too long though, given how he's already down. Good shots on him. No, it's just an opponent right down there. Can go for the revive at the same time. Has to be careful on how he approaches this opponent at the corner. The peaks are the worst, and there's a lot of damage already happening. There's a gunfight. For now, it's a high ground. Will, of course, be careful on his approach. Oh, that's a grenade. Has to go for the revive. If it does not, he's going to go out. One's already dead, though. Not much time left. Zelai, that ticking away with every single second that passes by. May just die out. Has to go for the revive. He does go for it at the last possible moment, and the opponent will do the same. So both these teams right now, they are going to perhaps take it slow. Oh, right off the bat with a grenade on him, and this one's still falling up. He's at 50 HP and he's already down. And I believe he'll already be dying out. He did. Okay, that was. Yep, right there. Shotgun to the face. Brutal. Spotted another good damage on him as well. Dead he will be. That's just picking it off. It's going to be our good old buddy from score number 7. No space left and right. Two more opponents right in front of him. Now he is aware that there's bound to be opponents right in front. So that does mean he's going to play on a slow end. Squad number 16, unaware of the predator that's currently onto them. Gonna camp out this location, see if they can loot it. Whatever they can find, at least. And with that, it may just be it for them. If they don't get out of that location, or perhaps they can find a portable vehicle to get them out, it may just be the end of them. We currently have 64 players and 20 teams left. And another man will go down. I believe they have seen each other. Squad 7. Still staying in cover, knowing full well that there could be an opponent over there. They aren't going in it haphazardly. Squad 3 already taking a lot of damage on them. Let's go for the revive. Smokes out. He may not survive this. Most likely won't. And squad 5. Oh my goodness. Do you see the range on this thing? Do you see how far he is? But he still has eyes on them. So right now, I believe Sniper has been rendered obsolete, given how the same could be achieved by an AR, by an assault rifle. And when you can dish out that sort of damage without needing to switch to an AR, without needing to switch to a sniper rifle, which, let's be honest, is utter garbage compared to an AR. AR is automatic. Even if you don't get the kill, you still do a lot of damage to the opponent. Sniper rifles do a lot of damage. Is a single hit or miss weapon, and generally don't have a lot of ammo on them. Not to mention, they are only good for long range. AR on the other hand, good for 4 ranges. And right off the bat, squad 6 taking a lot of damage. Squad 7 on the outside. That's going to be for 16, though. They will not be living to see another day. Squad number 7 will get the kills on them. Instantaneous approach over there. Very well played. Takes the cover in. Knowing full well that there's bound to be more opponents approaching them. The zone is, of course, closing in soon enough. And already a lot of casualties have struck. Careful, you know. Squad number 2. They've got 4 kills under them right now. Are always going to be looking for more. What for? Oh, he's seen him. He has seen him indeed. They made a wrong location, but that wouldn't really matter, given how he has. His eyes are set on them. Oh, took a lot of damage over there. Also dished out some good amount of it. Chance to come in. We don't really see bullet drops occurring. I believe that it is a feature exclusive to the PC version. But bullet drops are an absolute thing, and they do exist. And they are quite the spectacle to behold when they do go right. The zone is going to be closing in on the middle bottom area. Alright, striking through the smoke is going to be squad number 12. Got a lot of damage, and they're going to be sniping each other off. Can you believe that's more than about 200 meters and they're still fighting it out? Alright, one's on the hill, one's on the school ground. Automatic weapons do a lot of weight, and this man does know it right well. An AR and a shotgun aren't the best loadout you can go for. Usually people tend to go for 2 different weapons, with one of them being AR, which is all or nothing. AR is the perfect, most versatile weapon you can ever find. Any sort of AR is perfect for all ranges. The secondary weapon could be more on the specialized area. You want to go for long ranges? For a sniper. You want to go for medium ranges only? Get an SMG. You want to go for short ranges? You got a bloody old shotgun. So the first weapon has to be good for all ranges, and the second one has to be something that you like to specialize in. Which is why we're seeing a lot of ARs and shotguns, because in close combat, which is most likely in buildings and small circle areas, where the opponent is around the corner or they have to come to a doorway, you go for the shotguns. While the enemy will, of course, come in with the AR, you still have the ability to just shut them down instantaneously. So AR has become a must for all the players. It always has been, but now that there are more choices, people have begun to branch out to other sort of specializations. Just yesterday we saw a player honing his skills with SMG and a shotgun. I gotta admit, top tier gameplay. And someone is gonna kill with a frying pan. Got his eyes set. You only have 14 teams right now. Got players, 38 players. Nate has also seen a resurgence, but that's another good thing to look forward to. More kills look right outside the zone. The zone has, of course, begun to close in a manner that wasn't entirely predicted by the opponents or any of the members, so damage and a deal out is still going to be significant. Not stagnant, but significant. Oh, does he see them? He does indeed. Goes for shots. Good damage on him as well. If he just holds it, he could deal more, but at the same time doesn't want to overextend nor overshoot it. I believe he didn't really see the opponent, but did shoot it out, and that still did a lot of damage. This one's closing in at the center of the map. School players are going to have a hard time camping it out because right outside of it is an entire open area. You don't want to be caught in that. Outside the zone is going to be the yellow squad. We only have 13 now. What 12? And by. What 11 spots them out, is ready for the shots and does try to spray it down, but his ally has taken a lot of damage. They may die out before he reaches them. One of them does. The grenades are on point. And oh my dear goodness, they have all been eliminated. We don't know what hit them. They don't know what hit them. Squad 11 is just completely wiped out. It's just one man. Just one player remaining. Squad 7. Blind Spy OP. Coming in with the revive. Put a shotgun in his hand. Squad 11. Just one player left alive. Will of course try and meet up his allies. Goes for the shots and took a lot of damage. Caught from both hands. It's going to be GG's for him. The entire squad has been eliminated. Squad 7 with 10 kills under them. Only 2 players alive now. More than enough. That's just plenty. 10 kills on them. Hunting the opponents. 2 players remaining. More than enough. There's 28 players now. 12 squads. And kill count does matter a lot. If you cannot be on a mediocre end, you can most definitely aim for the higher. And vice versa. Squad 19 with no kills. It's going to be just last man standing. Ball. Now Bolt, we're not certain what weaponry he is using, but we could tell for a fact that AR is again something that he would be holding alongside a shotgun. Then again, I don't think that's the correct playstyle for him, given how he has to play with low risk, high reward. Sniper would be the better choice for a lone wolf. Oh, our jelly. Squad 2 in school. They've heard someone close by. It's gonna be squad 12. Spots him, go for shots as well! Takes no damage though. AR and the SMG. Good run in. Trying to get the shots, and he will indeed. Spotted him out, eliminated him. Slap, tag, and get him. Just bag him. GG's. Now the teammates will of course recover. As they should. We're down to just 11 squads now. It's third circle. A minute and 45 seconds left. Squad 15 has to be careful about his squad today. They have seen him. They know the vehicle's coming and they do go for the shot as well. Good damage. He won't be surviving this now, even if he just happen to go out. That man has been left to his own devices. If he doesn't go out and heal up ASAP, he will not make it. And seeing how they are trying to explode it, I believe he will go down. Squad 15 hurt. More opponent backs. Okay, he survived. It's going to be Godek surviving it. But the heals in time as well. Squad 15 now regretting the decision as their position has been compromised. Whipple will run it back in the circle now. Next circle awaits. A bit distant, but not something he can't make. Squad 15, 13, and 23 are over here. And 7 as well. Oh my, 22 is also not too far off. We're about to hit the 20-minute mark. Players waiting with held breath to see how this turns out. Next circle seems to be even closer to the ruins. Players will, of course, plan accordingly. Zone now closing in. Those at the edge will have to make their way in ASAP. No what ifs now. The damage that comes from this circle is going to be extraordinary. You do not want to be on the receiving end of that. And Vipul already got out of position. He's not in a good spot. That damage is going to spike up over time. Okay, they came in. Squad number 15 just came in, stole the assist, and just went out. So that's all they wanted to do. I believe Chandy would have thought that from squad number 7 that they were his allies, but turns out they were not. So yeah, he's just as confused as I am. Eleven squads still remaining. I've seen a lot of damage occur. We've seen a lot of high tier players play here as well. But I believe the teams with the high skill count are already a man or two down. Ooh, he's Morrison. He does get him as well. Trying to go for more. He just continues to spray. He may just eliminate them completely. Just has to hold it left click. That's all he must do. He'll get him! GG's! They're both gonna go down! From that distance, through the bloody bushes as well. Unbelievable. That's just unbelievable. Panther Bolt. What's Panther Bolt doing out there? He's the only one surviving. I believe, given how he is the only one alive from his team, he's going to play it very, very safe. But at the same time, he's not in a good position. Let's go 21. Smiley. Ash. Staying here. Holding strong. Holding steady. Come on. Also available. Spots him, MG please, missing all the shots, what was that spray over there? Oh, 40 bullets almost him! Second magazine will not follow the same area, and he will of course make sure to just end him right there and then. That was an embarrassing spray pattern, but the second one did hit him at the same time. Oh my goodness, that was a sight to behold. They are. Just barely. Just so close. He took out just about 50, maybe 60% of that HP. Close indeed. Now we are approaching the final circle. It's fifth. It's a fifth circle. 8 squads left now. Everyone's going to be running for that. Everyone's going to be running for the cover. Everyone is going to be trying to receive. They can get that sweet, juicy safe spot. Which, I'm gonna be honest, is not going to be as safe as you think it is. If you're in the center and you think you're safe, you're not. There's no cover over there. You're not. It's going to be do or die. Squad 2, 11 kills on the belt with the grenades and everything ready. There's no off the opponent's position. That's a good nade. Will he get the kill is the question. He got both of them. Dear goodness. And Panther Bot, what's he doing outside? He's still outside. I believe he has seen Panther Bot. That poor lad. Probably must have stocked up on a lot of HP and helium consumables, but he's most likely going to go down. Has to spam it. He's got no choice. He has to spam it. He's not going to live. One miscalculation and he'll be dead. I believe he already will be in 30 seconds because the next damage is going to be too much. Oh. Oh no. He has the heliums. He's going to run. He's not going to make it. He's going to go down. He's got 17. This had their eyes on him the whole time. 6 squads left. $17 and 2. 5 squads, 10 people. Want to most likely to win this. They've already got 14 kills into them, and given how they are aware of most of the enemy team's position, can play it just right. They also have the high ground. Spalls the opponent, take a lot of damage as they cover, downs it out. Good choice. However, outside the zone, has run for it. He may just die out over here. Okay, maybe not. There's a lot of smoke on them. This has to be the top tier play. I must admit, if you guys don't know what's happening, squad number 2, not only did they ransack all the opponents of their weaponry, they also spiked up on smokes, because that's the only cover you will get. When you're out there in the final circle and there's no cover, you make your own cover. And this has to be the most ingenious one. They're stocked upon just about every single consumer, as we do see them throwing out smokes and damage. These are the last 2 squads now. It's a 3v3. They're all gathered at the same spot. 1 grenade is all it takes. They are aware of the position. Got a molly. Throws it out. Ready for it now. Spraying it across 70, not going to die out so easily. They are not going to give up, as they do make their way. GG's! Well played! This was quite a spectacle. I had no doubts on it. 7, that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. Oh my gosh, 18 kills from Team OR. They have to be the most distinguished team in the entire lobby this time around. For them are going to be AK, of course, and then OG. So well played from all the teams, but OR, definitely an outstanding performance. So might as well just say they were outstanding. There's no other way to put it. And Panther Vault, I do feel bad for the buddy, because he was the only surviving member from his team for the longest time, and he tried to play it safe, but Squad 17 got the best of him, and he did try to reach out. So this has been your host Dave with the streamer Satyajit. We'll see you the next time, and the next game which is going to be up shortly. So stay tuned, keep gaming. Peace out. On VR for the final game of the evening, we're going to be looking at none other than Myanmar. It's a pretty fine map, if I must say so myself. So at the same time, it's also one which is filled with obstacles and good old big weaponry. There are going to be some exclusive weapons, there are going to be some exclusive vehiclery, and of course some good old exclusive ammunition type and melees as well. That just means there's going to be more fun factor. Will it change the gameplay? Most definitely. It's a big map with plenty of open spaces. Snipers do reign supreme. At the same time, we also have Winchester. Not really a weapon we see on other maps, so it's going to be a good exclusive over here. Teams splitting up, making a tidal wave over here, moving to the northern section of the map, while the other one do seem to be going on a southern area. Only a few teams trying to split on the southern side, while the rest of them go on the north. So this is a pretty good way of looking at it. Los Leones seeing 3 squads being dropped in there. Players looking at 84 players and 22 teams currently alive. To be expected, we have only just begun. Players, as soon as do land, will of course look for weaponry. Screw armor, screw vehicles. Weaponry comes first. Not melee, good old weapons. Guns. Shotguns makes do. The tier ranking of guns, I believe, goes like this. You get AR at top, always at top. ARs are always at top. Followed by SMGs, followed by automatic sniper rifles. Then comes shotgun, and then pistols, and then melee. So yes, sniper rifles do get a better preference than shotguns. And they get a preference only because the automatic sniper rifles tend to work as AR, but like more powerful one. Right now, we already seen players being downed and outed. Will they be taking the extra risk? I am uncertain, but Fake Texas is going to be looting this location. We have seen, okay, we're seeing just about every single squad, just about, not everyone, but just about every single squad, almost every one in the zone, except for one. Stacking up on healables, Fake Taxi finally does get it. And LMG, we haven't seen a lot of LMG being played over here. And I believe the perfect reason for that is because it's hard to find LMGs. You either get them in a teardrop, or you either just happen to come across a lesser and more nerfed version of them. LMGs are basically ARs with lesser accuracy, but bigger magazines. That's a good trade-off if you just want to go for suppressive fire, or to hold out angles which are close to you. At the same time, an AR would be preferred. The long snipe does come in. Getting those peaks, getting those kills. The monkey is staring at his at his owner just being killed and dead. This is gotta be a meme. And the opponents are looking at it too. They are aware of it. This is having fun on this one. And out he goes. GG's. Well played from him. But yeah, for a fact, that was pretty fine. Memes are available. So 10 and 23 are in the same block, and they're already getting those shots out and killing each other. And Naman, oh, I do root for that man so desperately. He is after all one of a kind. So let's put the opponent. Surely shots he's gonna hit John Hens. Off. Comes in. A single nade will be the death totems. Have to be careful over here. His ally. Try to make sure everything is fine by punching the air. They, of course, the good old showing domination by punching air strategy. Elsa is going to be holding the angle. Elsa. That's all the weaponry as he does so desperately need. Looting the opponent. Squad 10 from Squad 10. Well, those two are going through the shenanigans and fighting alongside Team 3, not too far off. Squad 10 is just watching from a distance, like, what's happening over there? 3 is also keeping their eyes on. Right now, every single squad in this area has their eyes on squad number 10 and 23. Whatever is happening over there. Good trade-off. Plenty of shots being fired over here. That's already occurring. More shots do come in. 23 seems to be at a disadvantage over here since there are only one man remaining. 13, not too far off. 10, I mean 18 has already taken more damage on them. We are unsure if they have any more members left. 23 though. We are certain there's only one alive person remaining. We'll go for the revive down there. Parts of the block, and it's confirmed there's only 3 players, I believe, or perhaps 2 alive from squad 18. Just 2. Okay, there's only 2 players alive from squad number 18. It's going to be 2v2. The same block. Gotta be careful on this one. Another important feature, I believe, that's not being used in the mobile community of PUBG or BGMI is the proximity chat. It was something that set the PUBG apart. It set it apart because of the communication and the scenarios that may come across. So, taking to esports would be even better. Of course, players will just mute it out, thinking it's more efficient that way. And they'll be true, they'll be right. But it also just cancels out any sort of opportunities that they may have, like communicating with their enemy. Spots 2, hits 1, not going to be enough. On a bad position now. That's just the opponent does so. There's molly and grenades being popped off everywhere. The man's caught in a haphazard position. Can't jump off because he knows full well he'll be shot. Can't stay up here because it's a risky position. Enemies can see him from all locations, and he will jump off indeed. Takes cover. Making sure whatever he does happen to come across is going to be fair and easy. Map does show all the teams still trying to hold on to their positions. It's a big map. The zone is closing in, but it'll be quite a while. Oh, we're seeing shotgun games already. Faith over here. What are you going to steps in? I believe they've already taken out. Faith has, of course, come out victorious. Squad number 18 will be wiped out off the face of the earth. And Faith with his ally will live to see another day. 4 kills under their belt. Very well played from them. First quarter, but they did lose to allies. That's a big trade-off. We do not know if they can go to future fights and, well, battles without them. Green over here, squad number 10, certainly spotting out squad number 3. What's it gonna be? He's trying to shoot all across the... And he's come out just close to him with the bat as well. You couldn't get him though. Just so close and barely. Well played. To think that they would actually go this far, it's quite an entertainment. That was very well played. It's going to highlights. I have no doubts about it. It's going in the highlights. So that was definitely something. Interesting development happening over here between squad 4. A ban perhaps in the middle of a match? That's actually sort of interesting. The backend team will get to it immediately, and of course, we will be taking strict actions towards anyone who plays through unfair means. Meanwhile, we do seem to see 16 teams alive, with 51 players still remaining. Squad 2, right next to us. Was still holding steady, so this is most likely going to be a slow game, as we have seen time and time again. 3 squads, perhaps 4, even 5 outside the zone right now. The rest of them are already in. From squad 23, Faith. So the opponent. It's going to be a risky one. There's 3 squads in this general location. Faith and his ally are going to have to be careful on their approach. They are outnumbered, but not outgunned. The Blazon just got one of him. He's actually got him! And he will also finish him out instantly. That was well played. They did not expect that. That's got 14 aware of it. Not to mention the other team right behind them and the other block are also aware that there's a fight happening. Third person who does help. Spots him, and oh my goodness, the shotgun is working wonders over here. Very low on HP, he got another 2. Finishes them all off. Man, I gotta admit, the shot. Oh, spotted though. He's taking a lot of damage over here. His ally. He's gonna have to go for the revive. He is very crucial. Low on HP. Runs through that. Revive's gonna come in. Will he make it in time though? Squad 3 now pushing from the back end. They may run back home thinking it's safe, but little do they know it's not. Squad 3 has taken the opportunity. They will, of course, sabotage to save space. Scouting for opponents. Spotted one. Now he's waiting for the perfect opportunity. And to see if he may push his direction. Just barely survived that one. More nades do take space. They've both made it to a safe space. Tricky against squad 13. Not the best spot to be in, but their team does seem to be at the advantage over here, and they are, of course, wreaking havoc. So I suppose that does work out for them. But they've eliminated just about everyone. Just about everyone, that's all of them. Squad 16, wiping the slate clean. We are left with only 11 teams now. There is going to be more to follow. And to think we still have players dying to the most dangerous opponent in the entire game, Gravity. Yeah, people are falling and dying. That's actually still a hazard. That's right. Even in eSport level, we have people making clumsy mistakes. So next time you happen to die out in a clutch, don't feel bad. Know that someone out there died in a place where with 20k were at stake. So yeah, I'm still surprised that squad number 23 is doing tremendously well with only 2 players. This is not going to leave his record. "38 players remaining with 11 teams still alive. Squad number 3 taking a lot of damage over here. Squad 23 on the other hand is so they're just wreaking havoc. At least squad 23 is still. Do they have the other person alive? That's the question. Spy. Ooh, took some damage from that one. Oh no, Spy OP, oh no, he's hitting the smoke, the resident just squad coming in! They don't know he's in there! They can hear his footsteps. Oh, okay, that was short-lived. That victory was very short-lived. He just hit him there. Pretty sure nothing would have happened, but he just threw 3 smokes, hit there, did nothing. Nonetheless, SWAT just came running in, just swiped him out and just went back to their business. And Ash has taken the opportunity for himself to perhaps wipe them out. 8 teams remaining, 23 players alive. Someone has died to explosion. His own explosion, mind you. People even in a high lobby start to make mistakes. It was only Rex dying out to his own explosion. I could tell the salt in his ally's voice while he's reviving him. You goddamn dense, brother. Why would you do this? How could you? The salt. You could tell him. He's looking around left and right, knowing full well that this shouldn't have to be, but it is happening. Zone's closing in. They gotta find a vehicle and be on their way ASAP. As a third level, at the same time, they need to find a safe spot. And oh no. If you do look at the map, that zone is closing in an open area. The final circle will be quite a tragedy. Could be in the rollways, but I have doubts it'll be having any cover. So that means teams are gonna have to stack up on smoke as much as possible. Team 5 against Team 12, seeing what may come to be from this as we will see. Seemingly an innocent play happening. For that, we had a power outage, the back at 5. The squad 8. Oh, is that squad number 12 outside the zone? They are indeed. That's not a good sign, but I believe they have allies. They can revive themselves. They will require a lot of helios to get in. There's only 8 squads left. Squad number 5 has gotten themselves the perfect position. A few good buildings as well, and they have a vehicle, so that's definitely a plus. There's only 3 squads in the zone right now. Shots do come in. Dredgers will get a kill over here. And headshot nonetheless. Downs him out. Mindful he will not survive today. Squad 12 not too far off and running out in the open. And that's what you get for running out in the open. Out in the open where everyone can see you come to be. Squad 5 taking the little launch pad over there. Do jump out. And they should be in the zone now. For the meanwhile, squad 3, slow HP. That's a sad one. I would like to point out, Rex is the person who died to the explosion he created and his ally revived him. And his ally was suffering over here while he ran. He's still running. That's a good way of running. Gotta say, this is probably the best running animation I've ever seen. Don't know how this come to be, but it's great. Hey, never mind then. That was just that victory was short-lived. 6 spots remaining now. Little snickers here and there. Squad 15 just wiping the slate clean. 4 players still alive. 7 kills under the belt. One of them has already taken damage, but a little bit of reach should throw him a long way. Players are going to get down with time, however, and certainly this is not a sight for anyone wishes to see. Every single squad is outside the zone. Granted, only 15 is in. The river also here. Now they have spotted the opponent. They will battle it out outside the zone. They have 50 seconds now. Not an ideal position to be in. Squad 22, while at a distance, will still have the advantage of not being caught in the crossfire. They could make it to the zone without having to fight anyone else. Squad 20 and squad number 5, however, are going to be at a bad posy. Squad 15, perfect position, perfect gameplay, and they also have the highest kill count right now. 22 caught off guard by squad 5, taking a lot of damage over there and scrambling for cover. Five. Let's see if we can spot the opponent. Knows the general direction. Are in the zone now. Kobe. Not a good enough nade. The damage will come in regardless. There's only 5 squads now. And here the zone comes in. Squad 5 having taken a lot of damage. I'm gonna go down, down, and down. Meanwhile, the opposing force coming in with full sweeping capability from squad 20. Running for their lives. This damage is too much for them, though. They're not gonna be able to make it. They take the damage as we speak. 1's down, 2's down. Last man standing. Not gonna make a diamond toss. Squad 20 will be eliminated. Leave 3 squad now. Squad 15. The Predators over here. Forefront. Apex. No one gets past them. 22. Out of the corner. At the rock. It's been spotted though. This seems to be a game for squad number 15. Who are still in the zone and the advantage. A few moments. The zone will get even shorter in 25 seconds. Squad 5 can only pray that they survive till then. And they're able to make it back. They've actually got him! They actually got all the members! And he's in a high spot as well. Squad 15, who had a good thing going for them, have currently got the tables turned against them. This seems to be a bad initiation. There's only 2 of them now. smokes down there. Zone's closing in. They may not make it. Man, squad 15 is on a roll over here. Got him as well. They just do not know what to do. They're actually working in a manner with strategy that we haven't never seen before. They got a flanker over here. Do you see the position they're playing with? That's one more squad down. Last remaining has their eyes on him. Squad 15. Danger Whitey. Going all in for this. This is what they've been trained for. Smoke, great, all out. First opponent, shots in, one down. Last man standing. Will they get it? Should be. Easily. Cancer. Last man standing indeed. Grains over here at him. Moy's gonna take out. 5 HP though. Burning to a crisp as he will be dying under the flames. GG, Squad 15 will be your victor. And undoubtedly, 6, 7, that's 13 kills for them on the first spot. GG, second person going with 2 kills, third with 6. Nonetheless, let's say it's been a great game. Plenty of highlights, a good old. We did see a lot of bad decisions being made by team players over here, so that's still going to be on the highlights reel. This has been your host Dave with the streamer Satyajit. It's been a fun game and a fun night. We'll see you for next day. So stay tuned, keep gaming, peace out. Final game of the night. We will be going back to the map we just played, which is going to be, yeah, good old Myanmar. You can never get enough of this. Teams are, of course, going to be splitting up and seeing if they can find themselves to be in a position that does benefit them. So far, no luck on that regard, but, well, we don't know if that will change. Might not. Plane, of course, going from the north to the south. We have a few very familiar names over here, especially Hydra. Team MOGO is also over here. La Cobreña is going to be where we'll see early action. He's got a shotgun over here, nonetheless. It's going to be MOGO God. So he can spot out a few opponents for his own picking. But 5, not too far off. Fire does come in. MOGO getting this first blood over here. Sure will go down. Another one. Okay, that's Sure eliminated now. Candy's right next door. What it could lead to, what may happen. They have already got the first pick now. Does mean they're on the radar for a lot of opponents. Careful, certainty. The battle begins. No boy. From Team MOGO has the peak up and out. Making certain that whatever shot he does take is going to be a shot kill. Drops back with his allies. As he should. They have got 1 kill under their name, which is great. Criminal looking at the distance. There's opponents on the left. Teams are, of course, fading away with the health bread, waiting for the tension to perhaps break. We got Criminal over here, waiting. Boy. Well, that's a good grenade, though. His position is compromised, and he will, of course, go down. From the distance, Canary got him. Will make his way to cover. Not sure if his allies can make it to him without dying. Oh, his ally is close by. We'll get to it. It's going to be Team MOGO against squad number 5. Ari, Hero, and Canary and them. And they don't want to jump the ship and just go for the river directly. No, that's a bad choice. He could easily get caught out. Does pick a run for it. On the upper floor. MOGO Panther is down though. Oof, Oliver. dead to rights. That's going to be GG's for his squad. Looking at 19 squads now. And 69 players alive. More grenades. I gotta say, we're seeing a lot of nade kills over here, happening over here, and it's just sweet on top of another. Seems to be the end for MOGO. Only the 1 man remaining, and Squad 5 have already eliminated the majority of them with nades and the likes. Position should be compromised. Now they are certain he's here somewhere. They are uncertain of where exactly. That pinpoint direction is what matters. And there he will be. That jump shot as soon as he did enter from Call of Duty back to the roots over here. GG's. Teams 5 will reign supreme. Squad number 5 has come out as victor. MOGO will get 1 kill, but not going to be long enough. Had a good game, had a good run. Criminal is still waiting for squad number 11, who have not broken attention yet. I mean, he's at a position I would expect him to be, so this is very, very weird. I'm just look where he is. Who would not be there? So Fed has knocked himself out with a grenade, no less. So that was something to see. And Squad 15 has come in the worst possible time for him to have killed himself. I don't think he can get back up. Big doubts on that one. If he does, he will be caught out of position. Okay, he's got his backup on him. In the revive, he so desperately needed. The opponents, however, are certain that there's a squad right next to them, and given how Pallav OG is making a lot of sound. Poor guy is being knocked out constantly. I will not be surprised if he gets knocked down the 3rd time. There's the revive. Oh, he's going to heal himself up again. And the more downed you get, the faster your bleed out occurs. So they can't keep repeating it. Oh, Squad 15 sustaining a casualty. It's 1 down. A molly as well. That's good damage as well. Oh, he's got him as well. GG's. 2 for 1. And Squad number 8 will come in and sweep them all out. Squad number 15 now at the disadvantage. Eyes on him. Does get killed, and squad just like that, squad number 8 will come out on top. GG's. That has got to be the most clean cut kill I have ever seen. Those consumables, those grenades, and the fire, that flame, that Molotov, top tier. Look at 15 teams now with 55 players. Shots coming in. Let's see if we can get the kill on him. There's 3 squads. The opponent. The kills in. Heals already occurred. Squad 2 is in a bad spot though. He's 5 HP. And heals occur, but squad 6 and 10 are on to him. There's a shot. 1 by 1, they all go down. Squad 10, first one to sustain casualties. Heavy casualties in that regard. Mystics also out. turbo. And this Cancer, decent Cancer, oh my goodness, he's doing them dirty. Coran 2 and Turbo's also with a double over here. Very well played. Shotgun works wonders. That just leaves 13 squads, and we are running out of teams already. It's only round 2. Squad 6 and 22. Here. 22 is not in good position. Squad 6 has the high ground on them. And 22, I don't believe 22 is aware. Now desync. They're looking in the wrong direction, right behind them. And they actually got down. They got killed. Oh, squad number 3 is alive. They saved him. Literally, they did not. Squad 6 was ready to shoot, and squad 3 just came in and got the kill on them. Saving 22. Okay, okay, alright. I spoke a bit too early. Yeah, they're gonna go down. They're gonna die. Okay, GG's. They're dead. I think I spoke a bit too early. But nonetheless, they are dead. Squad 3 and 6 now. This little skirmish of theirs along the side of the hills. A headshot from a bloody rifle. Okay. That was a good shot, I must admit. And of course it's Faith. Man, we just can't get it enough of him. Lowest by an 8 on him. Good molly as well. So I believe another point on the consumable side is that mollies are indeed better than grenades. Sure, grenades is just a direct bam, but the molly does a lot of damage, and not only that, it doesn't allow the players to survive after they have been down. And if you're wondering why, it's that you're not really certain that there's a fire unless you see those particles, and that particle spreads very fast. Fearless OG holding this position. Oh, shots to come in. We have 11 squads left again. This is indeed a sniper. That's right, and it's from Faith nonetheless. I love the man and his quirkiness. We're seeing a sniper used in the pro leagues after God knows how long. And he got him as well. It's right here. If we see some quick scope actions from him, I believe he's definitely going to get the MVP tag on him. There's a smoke. Danger Whitey already getting the shots. He's gonna get the revive. Oh, so close! Rage gone! Could have been revived, but it really slipped their mind that they should have revived the person who's lower on HP first. But I mean, they did with the skirmish. But at what cost? Alright, Fate's finally gonna go down. The man has met his match. His allies will not let him die so easily, though. Ooh, they're actually going out for him. They're actually trying to get the kill on him ASAP. They know it's Fate. He's surrounded. There's two of them. Oh, play OG downed. Shaza goes down, though. Fate's backing out. He's in a good position. It's OG. And they're gonna make it out as Korean will eliminate Fate and his entire squad in a matter of minutes. Just leaves 32 players and 9 teams. A lot of action happening right now. Squad 6 is gonna hold it off over here. Whatever could it be? Oh, where's squad 17? I've got 2 kills with them. They do have their eyes on Team 5. And these two are, of course, going to be the teams available over here, and they are close to the edge of the zone. The skirmish approaches. Squad 4 also coming in on the back end. Oh, they've been hurt. They have been hurt indeed, and squad 5 will, of course, back up to fight them off. Meanwhile, squad 17 may take this opportunity to third party them. Sandwiching squad 5. Squad 19 has also come in action. They want a piece of that pie. Squad 4 is just being annihilated over here, and the few remaining members who are in a distance are being caught out by squad 19, so probably didn't have the best strategy when it came to approaching this fight. Certainly not the best choice. Squad 5, I have no idea what his plan is, but he's running haphazardly right across the goddamn desert with nothing but smokes and grenades. This has to be the definition of insanity. I don't know what he's trying to do over here, but it's working. He's alive. He's retreated into the smoke and he's actually going back to cover. What did he plan to do? The man ran out way farther than he should have, and he's running back. Got out of position, he will go down, of course. Squad 5 meets their end. GG's for them. Just last two players standing on them. Squads, of course, going to be closing out. Already seeing a lot of downs over here, and that's actually pretty quick. I must admit, this is a game that has been running for quite a while. So 8 squads left. Squad 17, not the best choice. Squad 5, despite being down on the last 2 players, are still going to be working to perhaps win the chicken dinner. Squad 13, despite having 3 players, have still not gotten a kill, which does seem to be detrimental to their point table. As long as they do get at least a top 3 position, they should be fine. At the same time, not having engaged in many fights, they don't really seem to be warmed up, nor get out to the max, to the umptest degree. I see the opponent, but can only get the shots, and well, rightfully so, because both playing peekaboo. Smokes, got his eyes on him. Sprays to the smoke, making sure that whoever is lurking in it does not see the light of day. Seven squads left. The zone's closing in on a open area, and 11 is already going in for the kill. They know full well there's an opponent over there. Spot bomber, they got matched as well. GG's. After the zone, though, did take a lot of damage. Runs back just in time. 1 HP just in time. 10 seconds. Though, will they make it? 10 seconds. Nice man on that one. Messed it up big time. His own ally nonetheless. That could have gone bad, very, very bad if they were in the corner. We're down to the last 5 teams. Last 5 squads and 12 players. left 4. The zone has taken... Oh, that... Oh, not. Okay, zone is definitely now starting to kill a lot of people. We're down to our last 8 players. Squad 11 has the most amount of players. Full squad, 20 with 2, 17. And the last one, 19, also with 1 player. It's a 4v2, v1, v1. Seemingly, Squad 11 may take this win, but if 17, 19, and 20 can perhaps arm themselves up against 11, unknowingly, they may have a good chance at winning this. As we stand, Squad 11 has the zone advantage, the position advantage, and manpower, not to mention even better guns and bigger guns. AB's Fox is down. There's no way he's getting revived without being killed off. Or getting his ally killed off. In seconds, teams will be forced to push. 3, 2, 1. Zone's closing in now. There's only 4 squads left. 3 squads now. We have eliminated. We have seen squad number 19 being eliminated. 7 players remaining. It's a 4v2v1, I suppose. Yeah, indeed. Squad 20 don't really wish to push it. It's not more than it should. We're down to the last 2 squads now. Squad number 20. 1 man down. Last man standing, Warlord. Not a good position. He's being burnt out though. He's burnt to a crescent. GG, Squad number 11 will take the victory over here. Gee, goddamn jeez. That's 9 kills for Team AB. Well played from them. Second is going to be T-Warp with 3 finishers. And on the third is going to be AK and 8 from 4. And 4, that's going to be 8 kills. Pretty well played game. A bit slow paced, I must admit, but it was really very well nonetheless. So this has been your host Dave. With us the streamer Satyajit. We'll see you for the next time. So stay tuned, keep gaming, sound. I'm going for